Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Anggun Septiarini with NPM 244120131 from the Accounting Study Program. On this occasion, I will present materials on bank reconciliations. This material is a crucial part of accounting because it relates to recording a company's cash in the bank. In business activities, companies not only keep cash in petty cash but also deposit it in bank account. However, the company's cash record often differ from the bank record. Therefore, reconciliation is necessary to identify and adjust the difference to ensure the company's financial statements are correct and accurate. Next slide. Bank reconciliation is a crucial accounting activity performed periodically, usually at the end of each month. Its primary purpose is to reconcile the cash balance record in the company's book with the balance record on the bank statement issued by the bank. Discrepancies can occur due to difference in the timing of transactions, bank fees or interest, or recording errors. With reconciliations, a company can ensure that its financial record agree with its bank record and determine its equal available cash balance. Next slide. Bank regulations have several important purposes. First is help identify and explain difference in cash balance between the company and the bank. Second, it helps identify transactions that may not have been recorded by the company, such as administrative fees or interest paid by the bank. Third, it helps identify recording errors, whether committed by the company or the bank. Furthermore, reconciliation serves as an internal control tool, allowing the company to more accurately monitor cash inflows and outflows, resulting in more reliable and transparent financial report. Next slide. Difference between the cash balance in the company books and the balance in the bank statement can be caused by several things. First, they are transactions that have been recorded by the company but not yet by the bank, such as deposits in transit, which on fund deposit into the bank but not yet received and processed by the bank. In addition, there are checks issued by the company but not yet cashed by the receipt. Then there are transactions recorded by the bank but not yet known to the company, such as administration fees, bank interest, or direct transfer from customer. Finally, it could also be due to recording errors by one of the parties. All of this will be adjusted during the reconciliation process. Next slide. The bank reconciliation process involves several steps. First, we compare the opening balance in the company's book and the bank statement. Second, we match each transaction record in both documentation to ensure the amount and date match. Third, if any transactions are found that have not been recorded by either party, the company must adjust the record. Fourth, adjustment and made by adding or subtracting from the balance based on the audit finding. Finally, after all data have been reviewed, a bank reconciliation report is prepared showing the actual cash balance after adjustment. Next slide. This is a general format of a bank reconciliation report. This report contains two sections: adjustment from the bank perspective and adjustment from the company perspective. At the top, we start with the balance according to the bank statement, that a deposit in transit, and subtract ASCAT checks to arrive at the at the adjust balance. At the bottom, the balance according to the company's book is also adjusted by adding interest income and subtracting bank administration fees. After both sides are adjusted, the final result should show the same balance. If they still differ, there are still transactions that have not been discovered or recorded. Next slide. For example, the cash balance according to the company's record is 10 million rupiah, will the bank statement only show 9.5 million. Upon review, it is discovered that there is a deposit in transit of 1 million and an outstanding check of 5,100 rupiah. In addition, there is a bank administration fee of 100,000 that has been recorded by the bank but not by the company. The company that need to record this administration fee, bringing the adjusted cash balance to 9 million. Thus, the company's check cash balance and bank account balance are equal. Next slide. Performing bank reconciliation offers many benefits to companies. First, it can prevent and detect recording error early before financial statements are prepared. Second, it helps companies understand their actual cash position and ensure no missing or unrecorded fund or loss. Third, it increases transparency and increases management confidence in finance records. Finally, reconciliation is also a crucial part of a company's internal control system, ensuring proper monitor of cash held in the bank. Next slide. In inclusions, bank reconciliation is a crucial process in companies' equity system. Through this process, companies can ensure that all cash transactions are recorded correctly, but both by the company and by the bank. By performing regular reconciliations, companies can prevent errors, avoid fraud, and maintaining the accuracy of their financial report. Therefore, bank reconciliation should be performed regularly, especially at the end of each month or accounting period. That concludes my presentation on bank regulations. From explanation above, we can understand the bank regulations is a crucial accounting process that ensures a company can balance match its bank record. Through this process, companies can identify discrepancies, correct recording errors, and maintain the accuracy of their financial report. By performing regular reconciliations, companies not only obtain accurate data, but also increase confidence in their financial statements. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.